Ideally, you're like 2 inches back behind the hole, perfectly square. That way you can just put a 90 up to it and then just work the rotation. Yeah, yeah. That's the plan. Is that going to happen? Probably not. All right, guys, we are back working on Hank. As you can see, we got the front end on, and so far we're doing good. The turbo kit fits inside the front end. The last part of the turbo kit is the exhaust. So now we got to run some dual exhaust with some teardrops. We're gonna do it like the Black Sheep, so they're gonna be bull horns with a teardrop on it. Kind of important. I'd say you guys scrutinize the most over this part. If like your bullhorn angle's off or this or that. But the good thing about it is you can really only see like the angle from one side. From the front it looks good. So that's our game plan today. We got some really nice parts. Hopefully this goes pretty smooth, goes pretty quick, and we can get everything knocked out. So real quick, first time using this, we got a bunch of stuff from Race Parts Solutions. We're running a 5-inch outlet. Dude, the train never fails. The train never fails. All right, 5-inch outlet to dual 4-inch exhaust. This is their new billet, 5-inch to dual 4-inch. It's really nice. They also have the fabricated ones. I like this better because it's super, super, super tight radius. And with what we got going on this unit here, it is, it seems like every single turbo kit when you build it, starts off, you're like, oh, I got a ton of space. And then once you put the turbo and some piping, some 4-inch piping, a blow-off valve, some wastegates in there, you run out of room. So this really helps out a lot. And then I got a bunch of 4-inch to 45. I don't know what they were doing at Race Parts Solutions this week, but I mean, the cuts on these are just absolutely wild. Did we cut this or did they cut this? I feel like I cut this. I feel like I cut that. Let me show them a little bit more respect. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this was. No, this is out straight out the box, dude. This is not me. This is not me. This we're good with. This something happened there. But the material's badass. We're gonna cut it anyways. So we are going to get started. First order of business, we switched the welding rig over to aluminum. I have the badass water-cooled Alpha TIG here, prime weld over there. I'm probably gonna tack some stuff up and then take it over there and weld on the prime welder. We've been using the Alpha TIG stuff for a while. We got 2 of them. Mainly use this one for stainless. Doesn't have a water cooler, so if you weld a lot of aluminum, weld a lot on AC, the torch gets hot, everything gets hot. The prime weld does have the water cooler on there, which is really nice. I like it. I welded like shit before on it. I wouldn't say shit, but the welds just didn't look good. I didn't have it tuned in. I didn't have a nice tune-up on it. Since then, I welded some more with it, got it to where it welds a whole lot better, and I'm happy with it. So now I'm gonna start welding with that. But first order of business, we are going to get some stuff welded up. We're gonna weld this billet flange to this billet merge, and that will give us some orientation. Now, if you come over here and take a peek at this stuff, we do have a decent amount of room, but we got some ups and downs. We gotta go over the hot side, under the charge pipe, and over this down bar. So we got a little bit of, undulation to build to, and we got the perfect spot to put a tab. I haven't in the past put tabs to hold the exhaust up, but I've learned from my mistakes, and the exhaust would sag, so we're gonna put some tabs on this stuff. So we're going to get to welding, and what's our time frame on this? 2 hours? Whole exhaust in 2 hours? Dave's smirking, dude. 2 hours?
I'm not gonna say.
What are you gonna say? Give me a time frame. We gotta like.
Why don't you take the rest of the day and take it
No way, no chance. First of all, we don't have the rest of the day. The bad apple comes back today.
Yeah, and then when that happens, you go, all right, we have to stop here, and then you come back to it instead of rushing through it.
I plan on being done with it by then. Also, one thing that I'm noticing now is I'm gonna have to put V-bands in here if I'm doing the bullhorns, because it can't just be one solid piece.
Remember how hard it was to get the Black Sheep on there?
Yeah, because it was long, but I don't think I ordered them, because in my mind you'd be able to just lift it right up, but there's a charge pipe in the way. I think I probably have some 4-inch aluminum V-bands here. Let me look. I'm gonna look first. I'm gonna look first. Yeah, you'd have to take the charge pipe off. Yeah, and then you could lift the whole thing up. I prefer to have it one piece, personally, because then you don't like worry about it clocking, worry about it rotating, doing anything like that. But it would be a pain in the ass to take the charge pipe off every time. But how often do you take the exhaust off?
One clip and a V-band.
I hear Dave back there searching. Dave's gonna come out here with a 3-inch steel V-band and be like, I got it. All right, we're gonna build it all one piece.
I don't think it's a problem.
Mace, look at this real quick. We're building it all as one piece. When do we ever take the exhaust off? When we're taking the motor out. If we're taking the motor out, the charge pipe comes off. It's above the hot side. We'll have 2 tabs come off here as supports, and then you could build it all as one piece. When do you ever just take, oh, let's just take the exhaust off.
Even if we had to, the charge
I mean,
pipe's
if we want to
not hard
haul,
get
if
off.
we want to take a regular trailer,
How?
will it fit with the bullhorns on it in
Yeah.
your trailer?
Yeah. Yeah. Look at my man. What'd I say? Oh. All right. So we have them. Yeah, those do look right.
Seems like aluminum.
Yeah, that it. Damn. They really do be on his stuff lately.
Good work, Dave. Proud of you.
Look at that.
What, do you think I was going to bring some stainless wood over or something?
No,
Oh yeah, I did. I said that.
I was concerned that you weren't going to find any and we were going to have a one-piece exhaust.
I'm doing a one-piece exhaust as of now. As of now, I'm doing it one piece. Do you agree or no?
I don't see an issue with
All right.
On the black sheep when it was like this big and it was still a complete pain in the ass to try to get in and out.
Yeah, but it went under the hot side. Now everything's over. If you take this off, you'd be good to go. Well, I got Logan calling me. He's picking up that truck in Texas. Is it getting, like, is it known in the comments that, in like the comments of each video that like Mason's just,
Let's talk about some comments. I saw 15 comments about your gray ass hair.
I'm sorry I'm not dyeing my hair, bro. The hair is, it is what it is.
30 going on 65.
Yeah, dealing with you makes my hair go gray.
I bet.
Dave's starting to go gray.
Dave's old though.
There's one common denominator. We both deal with you.
How's your hair doing?
that. In my beard.
I really want to use the other welder a little bit.
Why don't you just back up? We'll set it up there, kind of see where we're going with it.
And then go in. I feel like Mason's been messing with the settings of this welder. Oh God, DC welding. It's not good. I caught it early though. Not enough amps. Struggling early. I don't know. I think I like the other welder better now. They're both good welders and they're both reasonably priced, but I think the Prime Weld, it definitely is louder. Can we all agree on that? Let's check our penetration. 0. Turn it up some more. The other one's twice as loud. Do you not agree? I don't know. I think I might weld better with this one though. That shit looks pretty good. You want to do this again or no? You go after me and I embarrass you on TV. No. I think we need to save him a little bit, don't you think? CJ's like, let him have it. Got ugly right there for a second. I mean, this looks, I'm not going to say it till I'm done. Looks okay. Dude, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Thoughts?
Yeah, that looks great.
Great.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Mason lay a bead like that? Damn.
What'd you say?
Dude, my man just won't pick sides on anything. Come look at it, Maze. Come look at it. Yeah, looks good. You coming over here with a compliment? He's got to leave real quick.
Your normal, like, mountains across it. I like that.
It's all right. It's all right.
John likes a tall aluminum block.
I do. I think it looks good.
I think it does it, so it's just kind of personal preference.
Personal
I
preference.
think that looks really good. That's like perfect right there.
Dude,
Where it's not.
I'm kind of shaken up that he's being so positive all at once. You better put this on while it's nice and hot. It's definitely warm. Oh, that went on there pretty good. Didn't warp the flange or nothing. All right, so the challenging part now is we got to go up and over this on each side. Let's see what we got. Wow, that's like, it's like exactly what we need. Oh, we need a little bit more. It's a lot a bit more. Let's see. So
That's where I was saying this one might have to.
this side right here, this side's actually equally as difficult because this bend is further forward. It's like,
You're gonna have to shorten up. It's gonna have to like instantly kind of step up.
look at this. I don't know who cut that. I swear I didn't cut that. I might have cut it actually. Yeah, I did cut that.
So that'll work there.
Yeah, that does work there. Right, but it needs a little bit more angle in it just to get it. You need to twist it forward like that, because then we need to come up here and like essentially 45. Oh wow. We need to shorten this up. Do we just tack that in right there? It's so close to that hot side.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. You gotta think, because once you put your little mount here, I mean, it's not gonna move much.
No, it
So
won't.
It being close doesn't matter.
It.
I mean, that gives you your step up. That's a little close. I'm gonna rotate it.
Was this the other piece that I found? That one won't work because I need a leg before the 45. Like that would work, right? But it just.
That's a little high for home.
Here's a 90. So what you could do is you could just put this guy. That's just not cut straight though. So for example, I don't know, a 90 off that is probably the move.
I think it's ugly though.
I mean, you don't see it with the front end on.
I think the 45 gave it more flow.
Yeah, it'd be 245s though to get it down, because you got to think this piece is going to come out like this. This is gonna get sporty quick. All right, let's just do what we normally do. Is we'll just start welding it up. All right, this shit gets hot really, really fast. So, you want a glove or no? Fitment is key on aluminum, though. That's actually key on both.
Yeah, I feel like it's easier to fill a big gap on aluminum than it is.
I do agree with that. You can definitely fill it. You can get real sporty with the filler rod on aluminum.
With your 11 gauge that you use, you can really.
Yeah. I think some of this is 16. They didn't have 11 gauge. So we have to be a little bit more cautious. We want to verify that's correct first. That gets you over at a good angle.
I mean, that looks good to me.
All right.
You're good with it.
Just make sure it's sitting flush on that flange. Come. You ready? Did you wipe this filler down or no? Just that one?
Just that one.
Oh, I could tell. We'll go to a different spot. Ready?
Yep.
Feel it trying to draw.
Yeah, it's drawn this way.
Yeah.
For sure.
Put some pressure on it, push towards me. Other way. Just pulled it up.
Alright.
Yeah. It's like it's contaminated as hell. Alright, take it off. Here's a fun fact for everybody. When you get your V-band clamps, they come with a locking nut on it. When you're building your turbo kits, you're gonna take your V-bands on and off. So if you just put a regular nut on it, you won't ruin your V-band. I learned that because I've ruined many V-bands. Let's just see a direct comparison. Damn, shocked the fuck out of me. I think it welds better. I think the operator sucks. Dude, this welder will clean. The other one will not clean.
We just never turn it off.
Watch. I feel like this is not necessary, especially on billet.
See how I cleaned it up? Took all that trash off the top.
Dude, imagine a welding table that wasn't on casters.
There's one right there. You don't like that one, you know.
Dude, my man's fired up today. Fired up, dude. Is that one, did he clean that one? I'm really hoping I can get the weld better, but you know what? Best part about it, you send it to DCF and have them polish it, you won't ever know. A million times better. This is not my best work.
Nope.
Not my best work here. Pretty early on to start having problems.
Yeah, we recovered good though.
Recovered well. Anywhere else I need to fix? Yeah? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but we'll leave it.
Polish it out, you never know. So what's our strategy? Do one side, complete, and then do the other side?
Yeah, that's how we did mine.
All right, let's bolt her up there. How hot is it? You're grabbing the weld. That's a bold strategy.
Too hot, boy.
Sorry, that's a fail. That's a fail. How about now? You should be able to let go. How close?
So we could rotate it down a little bit. So
Well, there's down. Like right there?
I would get it somewhat right. I would almost build
Build that side just so you're up and over. You're
just-
good on
just
both
so
of
we
them.
know where the height is.
Yeah.
And then we can build
The out.
The more difficult part.
Yeah. So, what do we say if you come out here with a 45? Is this what we need or no? No, it's not what you need. We need to have one that's cut back because of this. You got another 45 that's cut? What about that one right there? That's it.
Pretty damn good. Are you resting on that bar?
No, I'm not on anything.
So you like that?
I like it. So this line, that line right there with that on the
Go
edge.
tack it.
You good with that? No, I could probably tack it. Maybe. To draw that real hard that way?
I didn't feel it move much. That one when you did it, I could feel it
Yeah.
moving.
I'm good with that. I say we pull it off, we clean it,
Clean it real
we
good.
weld it,
Weld that out
and then we
solid.
got the Y done. I'm telling you, 20 more minutes, we out of here. 20 minutes? Be in total of, how long have you been working on it for? About 4 minutes? 24 minutes, complete exhaust? Definitely gonna be a lot of exhaust when you have the front end off, because it's gonna come up and over, down, and then back up. Do we not do bullhorns on this? Do we just do straight out and cut it?
No. What?
Absolutely not.
So not like even little ones? Like that?
No, the full black sheep, full
Black sheep.
teardrop.
Yeah.
Stab is Scott in the thigh. I mean, on the couch.
Do you like that? Dave, all right, so we got one vote for that. And what do you want, CJ?
You know what I want.
Bullhorns? All right, we're doing
Look at
bullhorns.
all people, you ask them.
Oh my God, oh my God.
You suck.
Oh my God, brother. All right, we'll just, we got a good mark on it. I tacked it up and then I forgot I tacked it and I just broke it off. You know, that was a real low IQ move by me right there. Low IQ move, but it like fits in like a puzzle piece, so we're golden. Oof, good thing I did that because we got some clearance issues.
What do you mean?
Oh, I can feel that. Hold that like a man right there.
Well, we do have some issues in the back.
Yeah, no, we'll listen. They made filler rod for a reason.
Well, couldn't we just split the difference?
No, that's exactly where we had it. We'll just, let me get a healthy tack on it and then we'll, I think I liked it more like this though, hold on. That's it right there. Can you not move?
You won't move.
It's barely tacked. All right, twist it. Oh yeah, right there, perfect. She's stuck forever now. Looks good. You want to mock it back up real quick just to confirm where? No, I got faith.
When have we ever done that?
I got faith. You want to wipe it down with this or no? Mason's just watching us.
I'd be jealous too.
I mean, this badass work we're putting together.
Spectator.
You know, they do those videos of people just reacting to. We should film a day when Mason's not here, and then just have him react to our day. I'd watch it. Don't grab the center. If you snake it through, I'll grab this side. Holy shit, it's hot. Struggling, 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 bro. All right, I think you can go down on your side. Yeah.
Probably right there.
You can probably go more than that.
Pretty close.
You happy with that? You can go down more, I think, just a hair. Right there. I think that looks all right. We're looking good so far. It's got some good flow. It'll move air from the turbo out, which is what we're looking for. Give me at 90 with the legs on it. I'm telling you, I think that one right here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that one down, obviously. Let's try this one first.
This one on this side, almost money.
This one right here is almost money. It's not the smoothest because they kind of cut it at an angle, but it actually kind of helps it. You like that or no?
Yeah.
Now, you think it helps to have it kick back like that? Like right there. I think
On the bar.
no, it's like, it's very close to it. I think we should just tack this up right now. I mean, let's just keep going with it.
Angle it back some.
No, I can't, because if you angle it back more, it hits the bar, so that's as far back as you can angle it. But I think what we'll end up doing is we'll end up cutting it short, and the more room you have, then you can, because I mean, you gotta think, in order to have a bullhorn on this unit, so if that comes down here, you might have to put a 45 and then a 90 in. God, I wish this was easier to do. The further out you get, the harder it gets. All right, CJ, come hold this on. We're gonna tack this up. I feel like there's no point to slowing down the progress. So just off the bar. Tell me when you're ready.
I mean, you tell me, you like it there?
I mean, is it just off the bar here? How close is it there?
Paper thin.
Maybe you give it just a hair more.
Maybe a quarter inch.
All right. Now we're good.
Weld that out, and then we'll cut this down.
Mm-hmm. Cut it down right after the bend,
Yeah.
and we'll leave that side, and we'll get this side cut down right after the bend, and then like that'll lock in our orientation. As soon as we put one bullhorn out, we gotta lock it down so it can't move. Right now, you can get away with a little bit of movement. Let's see how we're doing there. Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good about that. I feel like if anything, it's tipped this way, which is good because it helps us. Like, you can tip it down and give it more room, but I mean, there's no point to really do so.
Once we get this one set, we can
You want to
move it to like,
Do you want to try to put that on, tack it up, weld them both out, and just be done with it at once? This one's going to require some cutting and fitting.
we're gonna take charge off.
Once we put this on, charge pipe's definitely coming off. I think we need to cut like 2 inches off this unit. Is that 2 inches? That seems like more than 2 inches.
More than 2 inches. But right there will give you that same look on that side where
Yeah.
it's close. I mean, you can go more.
No, let's go right there. Right where my finger is where we need to cut it. This is a precise measurement here. Right where my finger is. All right. Cut that off just like that, square. weld it on, tack it on there, pull it off, weld them all out, and then we've got the up and overs taken care of. And then it's going to be working on,
Getting it through this hole.
yeah. Kind of square.
Best one yet.
Is that a good one?
That's a good one.
Dude, they could hire me at Race Parts. I think it's got a little bit of a, I don't know. It's just barely pointing down, like nothing a flap disc can't fix. Let's mock it up. Maybe this is better than what we were before, you know what I mean? It's kind of nice. Is that exactly what we need? Yay or nay?
I like it.
See, my only issue with this is this pipe is coming out and then it just kicks up. Because that was cut so far off, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I think it looks good.
It's just like right here, it's like boom and comes
It's a
up.
little gnarly, like, it's not, doesn't flow well.
No, it's like if you cut it, if you put it in every straight, then it gets like real good flow. It's kind of like having this, just like having a straight piece cut at an angle and you put it in there. We'll clean this up, we'll tack it up. I'm good with this side. The other side, I expected to do more cutting and grinding on that than what we have. It's looking like an exhaust now. What are our thoughts? This angle here is gonna bug me for the rest of my life, I can tell already.
I think once it's all polished.
All right, we just keep going over it with filler rod until we smooth it out. Are you taking that off? You don't think we'd snake it out of there? Yeah, you're right, we can't.
I mean, look.
This is gonna be the reality from here on out. Anytime the exhaust comes off. Damn, this is gonna be impressively large. Damn. Now that's an exhaust if I've ever seen it. See that one, this bend right here? It don't look bad from
I
this.
see what you're saying. But
What are your thoughts? He just won't speak now. I figured it out. He's just not talking.
he's speechless at our work.
What are you saying? We do have to eat and pick up a car. All right, looks like we're gonna be going on a little intermission here. Well,
I thought we were picking up at 1.
I think we were supposed to pick it up at 1. We need to get the trailer hooked up and everything. Here, set that down over there. Clean
We
this
were
off.
bring Ruel with us. Take some B-roll.
Loading it up. A whole separate, a video inside of a video. A whole separate video.
Save the footage for the whole PRI.
I need a creative director because I lost all my creativity. I mean, look at my thumbnails.
Yeah, but we can video of pushing the trailer.
Yeah, no, I'm
You're putting the pieces on it and just save the footage for later.
I've been have a separate folder for that part.
perfect. All right, I'm good with it. Well, I guess let's go eat. We got the exhaust. Wait, what do you think of the exhaust? Halfway done? So, a really tiny car, this would be bullhorns, but for a full-size car, we're almost to the bumpers. What are your thoughts on this so far? Does it look good? Is it giving you Black Sheep vibes?
Once they come out of the car.
Okay. I'm second guessing making it all one piece at this point.
Really? But it's okay, because it'll work for your application. Is it ideal? Absolutely.
I'm probably going to put V-bands on it somewhere. I can't stand you guys. I really do hate it here.
Let me ask you this.
No, oh yeah, if you put the V-bands on after, it's gonna suck. So I'm going to like come down and then, yeah.
Unfortunately, no matter at this point, the
There's-
charge pipe always has to come off.
Yeah, from this point further, charge pipe's gotta come off. But you pretty much had to do the same thing with the other one.
At that point and repairing whatever it is, it's not that big.
That's what I said. If you're taking the exhaust off, you got bigger problems. You leave the back side never changes, so you just swap the center section and the front cover. You got an answer for every question he has. All right, it looks good. Dude, we're gonna have like, how many total hours would you say we have in this turbo kit so far?
I thought it was like 36 minutes.
No, that's the exhaust.
Oh, the whole turbo.
Yeah, whole turbo kit. We have like, 2 hours on that side? No, I'm being for real. We had 2 hours on this side.
There was a hot mess on the first hot side.
Yeah, but how, like time-wise? It was like 2 hours. You think it's longer than that, or no? 2 hours there. What did we work on it yesterday? 2.5 hours? What did you say, 2.5 hours? So we're at 4.5. To mount the turbo, we took like,
Cold side was like 30, 40 minutes.
yeah, cold side we'll give it 1 hour, so that's 5.5. To mount the turbo, we'll call it 2, so we're at 7.5. And then if you finish the exhaust tube, build a complete start to finish turbo kit in like 12 hours. You can work one long ass day.
I'm telling you, if we started at the beginning of the day, we could build a whole turbo kit in a day.
Is this a challenge? Is this a challenge?
I think CJ's is just trying to.
I'm working on expediting mine.
So I got to build a turbo kit for CJ's new car. I built one for his last car. In customer review, how would you say the turbo kit is?
I think it's great.
It's great. Makes boost. Car went fast.
What was there? Yeah.
Peeled your muffin cap back blue. So he's building a new car. So I guess I'm building a turbo kit for that as well. But so are you saying if I can build it in 12 hours, I can only build for 12 hours?
Absolutely.
That's insane. That's insane.
For me.
Minimum starting price for a turbo kit, 10,000.
What?
10,000 starting. You want titanium exhaust, 15. That's all for that's CJ's price. CJ's price. Yeah.
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 I just don't pay the engine.
Yeah, he doesn't pay. Yeah. So, I got a price to put a motor in the Cobra too.
Yeah,
We don't want to talk about it. All right. Are we wrapping this video up right here as like the start of the exhaust, or should we finish this at another point in time? All right, we'll finish it. This isn't the end of the video. This is the end of it for us, but for y'all, it's just a slight intermission. All right, guys, it's the next day. Did a little bit of work this morning on the exhaust here, trying to get it wrapped up here shortly. Had to stop. We went and picked up the bad apple, thrashed on that to get it up to Devin Vanderhoof. So he's got the car now. We pick it up Sunday. So full-blown thrash for PRI. I don't think we have a video out for that yet. Where that's going to be, I think once we get the car back, we're going to do a video and release that. So you guys, if you guys don't follow me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram, you guys are lacking because we put some teasers up there. So go and check that out. But yeah, so we're back on this. Did a little bit of work on it this morning. I know we talked about making it all one piece, but I've decided to make it 3 pieces essentially. Put some V-bands in further down, so we don't have to take the crossover, the Y pipe out of it to work on it. Pretty much what happened was it was getting pretty big and it becomes a pain in the ass to work on. And I didn't feel like lugging this thing around and cutting it and welding in weird positions. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna cut it. So I got one V-band welded on right there, and we are going to do, I guess, the tedious part of getting it to go out of the vehicle at the correct angle and then have it rotated back without looking goofy, and then do one side and then duplicate the other. So in theory, it seems pretty simple, but getting all the angles right, it's gonna be very challenging. So I'm happy with it right now. I'm pretty much doing all my welding with the Alpha TIG right now because it is dialed, and I need to spend some time with my prime weld to get it done. I think the prime weld's a better welder, but I just don't have it set up right yet. So user error. But yeah, here we are, and we're about to do this whole turbo kit. Honestly, got very lucky. Haven't done a lot of cutting, haven't done a lot of grinding. So sometimes it goes like that. I'm not complaining. The cutting and grinding can be tedious. I know some turbo kits I'd like grind on a piece for an hour, just grind it, test fit it, grind it, test fit it. Haven't had to do it on this one yet, but I feel like it's about to happen. So some gnarly bends. I got some pieces already cut. Like this is essentially the exhaust. So here, come on this side. We're going to, this is how I'd like it to be. So it comes out of the car like this. We can cut it down however far we want, and then we can put our teardrop in it. So start with something longer, but getting the angle correct is going to be one thing, because the pipe that's coming down is kind of at an angle. So you're gonna 45 in, 45 out, get it right. Don't want this, don't want that. Yeah, it seems super easy when you just set it right here. And I have no way to like hold this permanently here to build to, so you're kind of building into no man's land, which isn't bad. But yeah, just gotta be careful. If you tip it in too much, then you blow your paint off, and that's not ideal. Honestly, if anything, kind of have it laid back and maybe pointing out just a little bit. I think the teardrop kind of helps it a little bit, but Slick Rick, big motor, lots of heat, destroys the paint on the front end, and it just is what it is. So you got to remember, these cars are tools, so you have to use them for what they are. And it's nice to have a car with a badass paint job like the Bad Apple, but already just working on it, you're like on pins and needles. Oh, don't want to scratch anything, and I can't imagine even racing it. So when it's time to thrash in between rounds, I mean, sometimes the paint sees hell, and it is what it is. So this one here is going to get a paint job, but nothing as badass as the Bad Apple. So I guess we just start cutting and grinding. I welded this piece, was trying to get it to cool off. It's still piping hot. We're gonna put some gloves on and get to work. We gotta just cut this at a slight angle, and then I think we'll be perfect.